You see my breath? It's cold here today. We're going to be getting a new roof and insulation under that, so we're hoping it's not going to be quite so cold. But it's cold today because I have the window open. And the view from the top of the potato house has always been something that previous owners have said is important. From one side of the top of the potato house, you can see straight to the station house gallery. So Manuel Quintella, when he worked on the railroad, Alcina could watch for him coming home. And previous owners, and Alcina as well, worked at the hotel that used to be right there. Now, right now we're looking into Fraser Bev Broughton and Caribou Ski, but it's called the Maple Leaf Plaza because the Maple Leaf Hotel stood there for many years until sadly we lost it to fire. And here at the Potato House, we've got a long history with it. From the flooring in the kitchen, a sample from the Maple Leaf Hotel. We also found in our time capsule pieces of the Maple Leaf Hotel. So Oliver, our brave Oliver, crawled into that creepy attic space, the one full of insulation and weird stuff that nobody wants to go into. He mustered up the courage and he texted me immediately, "Guess what I found? It's awesome!" It's my best Oliver impression yet. Anyways, and so he sent me a picture and I was so excited. The Maple Leaf Hotel menu was found in our attic. Don't know why it came home that day. It was open from 7 a.m. to 12 midnight. I would love restaurants to be open late like that these days. And all of the prices will blow your mind. So you can have jam, marmalade, or honey for 5 cents, cornflakes and milk for 10 cents, dry buttered toast with tea, coffee, or milk is 20 cents, 2 eggs any style with toast, tea, or coffee for 35 cents. The most expensive thing on the front of the menu, fried pork sausage. But when you open it, just like a modern menu, there's an insert with the daily prices and adjustments. So in here, the one that Oliver likes to point out is that you can get an ox tongue sandwich for 15 cents. Yum, yum. They had a variety of milkshake flavors and flavors that we don't see very often, like pineapple and grape, lemon milkshake. Like that's not something I've ever heard of. Or add an egg. Why would you add an egg to a milkshake? Maybe it would be amazing. I need to try that. A 4-tower sundae is 25 cents. Just really amazing things. So we know that Alcina worked as a chambermaid over at the Maple Leaf Hotel. And we suspect that's how the flooring and some of the other pieces from that hotel ended up over here. Potentially some of the dressers that are in the potato house are from there. We just don't know for sure. But the previous owner, the original owners, the Borkowskis, it was Joe Smith who built the house, and he signed that on Mackenzie's mercantile receipt in 1941. But what about his wife Marie? She was the daughter of Joe Smith, and he owned the Log Cabin Hotel, later known as the Ranch. And we found some receipts, and at first when we saw them, I was just looking through them and I was like, okay, well there's receipt number 413, and I'm a little bit OCD, so I was like, well, I'm going to organize them. 413, 438. Oh, there's a weird one, there's 513. But then when I started looking closely, they were in sequential numbers. So these aren't receipts from someone going to eat at the Maple Leaf Hotel or the Ranch. This is a server who worked there and then forgot them in her pocket and brought them home with her. And then, for some reason, survived in our attic. And all of the writing is pretty much the same. It's always on an uphill. Have I mentioned that I'm an archaeologist by training, and some of that is forensic, so I've been trained in handwriting analysis of all the weird things. So the pattern of the writing is always the same on an uphill slant. She writes her 5s the same. There's a little different, hard day, your writing gets a little slower. If it's cold out, your hands go numb. But something that we noticed is they're all signed with an M. So is it Marie Smith, Joe Borkowski's wife, Mrs. Borkowski after she married him? Maybe. We don't know for sure, and these receipts, we're not sure what hotel they're from. They might be from the Maple Leaf, they might be from the Log Cabin, they could be from anywhere. They could be from the Dog Creek Trading Company that also rented rooms. We really don't know, but wouldn't it be neat if it was a connection straight back to here? Because we found it in our time capsule, and it survived for 80 years till this blustery cold day in Williams Lake, where we can look out the window and see our breath. And look at these amazing old receipts that at the time were just trash, but they mean something to us now.